€175,000 to the winner. Starter comes over to check them over. €30,000 to the second. The third will pick up €15,000. The hare is on the move then for the 2008 running of the PaddyPower.com Irish Derby final. It's wide open, says the betting. The hare's spinning round here. The roar goes up on the terraces. And there they go, and racing up towards the first bend, fast away, Slip the Lark's going to lead up early here from Advantage Johnny. After these comes Ballymac Ruso. Slip the Lark is trying to slip the field. Ballymac Ruso's trying to go with it with Advantage Johnny. After these comes one Headleys Bridge, and then comes Shelbourne Aston as they come down towards the second last bend. It's Slip the Lark in front. Ballymac Ruso trying to find a way through on the inside. 6 Advantage Johnny's closing. Watch out for the big finishers. Headleys Bridge and also Shelbourne Aston. They're coming as well. Up towards the winner line. Slip the Lark. Shelbourne Aston. Slip the Lark just from Shelbourne Aston. It's gone to a photo in the end. Mighty, mighty close between Slip the Lark and Shelbourne Aston. What a pulsating finish we've had again. We'll have to wait for the judge to announce. We're watching the replay here as they come out of the boxes. Ballymac Ruso out okay, but it was Slip the Lark who got first run as they head down the far side. Slip the Lark with the advantage here, about a length at the moment. Ballymac Ruso tried and tried on the inside, but he didn't have the middle gears to get inside by that third bend. Advantage Johnny always handy on the outside for Owen McKenna. Then you've got to look at the big finishers. Headleys Bridge, he got slightly touched around the final bend, got in a pocket, but Shelbourne Aston didn't, and he was closing. Oh my word. It's so tight. We've got to wait on the judge here at Shelbourne Park. Here's the super slow-mo as they leave the traps. Almost 6 greyhounds in line as they left the boxes. But as they come up towards the bend, it was Slip the Lark that got up towards the first bend to lead here. A little bit of jostling going on. Here's the closing stages. Again, Shelbourne Aston's closing with every stride. But Slip the Lark on the inside and Shelbourne Aston on the stand side. And there's a celebration, there's tears. Shelbourne Aston has been called the winner. A last gasp success for Shelbourne Aston in trap 3. So well done to trainer Pat Curtin, of course from Tipperary, bred by John Marks and owned by Hare, Curtin and Montgomery, the syndicate from County Tipperary.
So Pat Curtin has done it, the first ever Irish Derby win for him, but what a fantastic race. No wonder there's so much emotion there, and it's the one the bookmakers did not want. What a finish this is. Now keep your eyes on the white jacket of Shelbourne Aston. The finishing line is coming up. Slip the Lark looks to have won it for Pat Buckley. But Shelbourne Aston, who finishes so fast, you always expect a late finish, just gets up, and they took a long while on the photo. What a race, what a finish between the two Irish dogs, Slip the Lark and Shelbourne Aston. And Pat Curtin, well, Hobbsy, you can really understand it. What a fabulous race. What an incredible finish. A great effort by the British greyhound Ballymac Ruso. But in the end, Shelbourne Aston's terrific pace, the finish, always finishes with a real rattle, and that rattle was €175,000.
Extraordinary. Well done to Pat Curtin, a legend of the betting ring now. Big gamble in the Champion Stakes, a big gamble now in the Paddy Power Irish Derby final. And what a great shot post-race of Paddy Power, the bookmaker representative, cuddling Pat Curtin before the announcement of the result. He got out quite well, but he was squeezed up, of course, for early pace. Flashing out the boxes was Slip the Lark. He's got away, chased by Advantage Johnny at the British Raider. Ballymac Ruso on the inside for Matt Dartnall, who's got a big chance going to third bend. But as I said, Gary, you're looking for the white jacket, the greyhound with the biggest finish. Headleys Bridge, of course, stays on very well, but nowhere to go for the red jacket. But he barges his way through to Shelbourne Aston, takes them all out. He's now got Slip the Lark in his sights, and he collars him in the shadow of the post. And that were extraordinary scenes in the middle there for Pat Curtin, cuddling Paddy Power as the result came through. And I should imagine huge celebrations. €1 million he's punted this greyhound to win.
I mean, when you see that race again, it even underlines what an incredible performance it was by the winner to go from last right through to get it on the line.
Well, this is great success for the Shelbourne stud in Nina, County Tipperary. This Shelbourne Aston was spotted by Martina, the partner of John Marks, the breeder at Shelbourne stud. Pat Curtin, so delighted to win the Galway big race with Kaz Diamond.
Right, well, let's find out a reaction now. Dave Smith is with the winning owner.
Yeah, Noel here, Gary. Thanks so much. Noel, brilliant for you.
Unbelievable. Like, longest 10 seconds of my life waiting for that call.
He does it late, but that was very late.
Oh, stop. Coming after that spin, you could never see him getting there, but we kept the faith in him. But, oh my God, what an experience this dog has given us all summer long.
Remember in England, of course, he ran in England.
I remember coming home from England with Bridget Curtin. It was a disappointing night when I said, Bridget, keep the faith, and we kept him right for the Derby, and we got him right for the Champion Stakes, and now the Derby, and what more can you ask for, you know what I mean?
You've had big prices punting-wise as well?
Unbelievable. I think going to Sunderland was the best thing we ever done. I don't think you'd be ever 33-1 in any of them if we never went for the 700 in Sunderland, but that's the way it is. They wrote us off after Sunderland, and what can we do? We took advantage, you know what I mean?
It's about 100 people. It's like Cheltenham Festival. There's 100 people with a dog already.
Well, money is one thing, but winning the Derby was always my dream, and that's it.
Absolutely, well done. You enjoyed it. Thanks a lot. Cheers, Noel. Thank you. Thanks very much, Pat. You're nearly as tall as me. Unbelievable.
Yeah, great. Over the moon. I really fancied it. I seen this dog running in Galway, and I really fancied him to win a Derby. And I rang Brian King, and I said, Brian, let me have that dog. I'll win the Irish Derby with him. And kept bringing him for a couple of months, and eventually he gave in and gave me the dog, and we won the Champion Stakes. We've won a Derby, and you know what? It isn't even his distance. He needs longer. But one thing I have to say tonight, my heart goes out to Pat Buckley tonight. You know, he had so much bad luck through the Derby with his dogs, and he's a real good buddy of mine, and I really feel for him tonight.
Okay, well, Paddy Power's crying over there anyway. Paddy, how much have you done?
Well, we did batters. We paid about $250,000, but couldn't do it to a nicer man.
To a nicer guy. Thanks, lads. Thanks very much. Thank you.
We got a big cup to give you.